Hello everybody, and welcome to, me. My name is Ginger, Gingy, Gingy, you know, whatever variation you would like. I mean, if you want a variation, you don't have to have a variation, you know, you don't have to be special. And we're playing Slave and Spire. We're gonna get some Ironclad, A4. The highest of everybody, but definitely, I think he's an very easy character in the early game. And the late game, like higher ascensions, he's a bit more difficult than per se the Defect or the Silent, but he's still strong. Apparently we didn't do well in the last one, so I'm tempted to transform 2 cards. There is a possibility we can snipe 2 elites, but I don't really feel comfortable. I think transform 2 cards could be stronger because it could help. Let's do 2 defense. Immolate and Havoc? Was it? I think. I don't know. Oh, okay, beautiful. Alright. I didn't even think. Oh yeah, let's wait for Havoc. Let's wait for Immolate. Didn't even think. Should've, but I didn't because it's me. We could take Perfector Strike here. It would work. Anger would work as well. How much would that be? Oh god, sorry. We've got damage though. To be fair, we've got Immolate, so that's our damage. So I don't want to dirty the deck just yet with that. I might just remove a strike. It makes us a bit more consistent. I'm sad we couldn't get Brimstone, but Brimstone has mucked me around a lot. It sometimes hindered more than helped, but I think removing that strike gives us a bit more consistency. I want to transform another strike. Offering is a great card. Find a relic. Ooh, Ollie's Moonstone. Probably not worth it, but it's fine. Jesus Christ, we are running such a small deck. What the hell is this? Okay, so Bash, Offering, Immolate, and then Strike, just to get the damage out. That is a lot of damage on the first thing, and because we've got such a small deck, we do cycle. 1 in 3 chance it's Immolate. It was Bash. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind taking a lot of damage here because the fight's over. Cool. Not the worst Gremlin Knob fight. So, Orichalcum, at the end of your turn, if at the end of the turn, if you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Okay, we've also got Oddly Smooth Stone, which means that we start every fight with 1 dexterity, meaning that, you know, 1 defender is the same as Orichalcum now. No, I think we're good. They've buffed Pummel though. They've buffed Pummel because Pummel was 1 damage 5 times, and now it's 2. So they've definitely buffed Pummel, but it's still not really good enough for me to actually want to take it. I just want to rest. We've got such a small deck. We've got 8 cards in our deck. I think this is the smallest deck I've ever had. Start it now? Yeah, there's no reason not to. The good thing as well is Orichalcum doesn't actually ever reduce. I want to just end the fight. Orichalcum's the same as the defend. We will double defend here and strike. This has been a good Lagavulin fight. Strike? No. Okay, well, we tried. Any strike will do. There you go. Dreamcatcher, whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. It kind of encourages us to do that. Do we have anything that exhausts? I don't think we do. I'm tempted to take Limit Break because it's a rare card, so we're less likely to see it. Anchor starts combat with 10 block, very useful indeed. Easy fight. Very easy fight. Flex is quite nice, although we don't have multi-hits. We don't need Cleave because our AoE is Immolate, which I will I will want to upgrade at some point. It's going to be really useful for the end as well. The end fight, because that's slime boss, so Immolate's very strong against group, if you hadn't already realised. Flame Barrier, it's a blooming good defense card. We do have quite a lot of 2 cards, so Snekker would be good right now, as would a lot of other cards. Snekker would be good, or having at least 1 more energy. Whether that be in Berserk or not. I'll take Warcry because it's a cheap draw. Yeah. 7 extra damage is a lot for Immolate. Especially if there's, like, you know, especially next floor where we have a lot of issues with things. AoE fights. We have a lot of problems with AoE fights next floor because there are a lot of them, and you can't really get around that. I didn't want to play Offering because I knew it was going to take some damage, and I don't want to take loads of damage because, you know, I don't. Ideally, I wouldn't rest all blood. But we'll get rid of Elixir and go with Blood Potion, which means that we can just use that Blood Potion. Then we don't need to heal. None of those. Right. What else can we upgrade? Offering? No. Havoc? No. Flame Barrier is useful. Warcry is useful as well to upgrade. I don't want to exhaust things, you see. We'll do Flame Barrier, I think. Just because it is so strong anyway, and upgrading it is never a bad thing, right? We do need to play Offering here. Immolate. Warcry, what's it give us? Nothing. Right. We'll put Flame Barrier at the top of our deck. We shouldn't have done that really, but you know, it's fine. Is that it? Is that all we can do? A single strike? Well, we can... That's a good split. That was a very good split of 38. I kind of want to liquid... Oh, I'm a fudging idiot. Complete idiot. Give me something. Not anything good, but okay, thank you. I suppose. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Any strike? I literally thought to myself, oh, any hand will kill. And then I get the most defensive hand that I can possibly create. And again, I just get an awful hand. We love to see it. This fight should have ended a long time ago. It might be useful to get medical kit. None of those. I need strength. So Coffee Dripper isn't bad for Ironclad. So let me go through all of these. Burning Blood, Black Blood replaces Burning Blood at the end of combat, heal 12. So that is good. And if it were next floor, I'd definitely take it. But we need energy because we've got Flame Barrier for 2. We've got Bash as 2, which we might want to get rid of, but I don't know yet. We've got Immolate as 2. So we've got a lot of 2 cards, and if they ever appear in the same hand, we can only ever play 1 unless we have Offering, which still is a negative 6 HP each time. Now this actually halves the badness, for lack of a better word, of Offering, making it a really effing good card. But unfortunately, it's still energy we're lacking then, and then we're constantly relying on offering, which is a one-time thing. Coffee dripper means, yes, we can't use at rest sites, but if we become, with that extra energy, we can finish fights easier. We can crack out an extra defend if necessary, although with Orichalcum we probably shouldn't. But it does mean we can play Flame Barrier and Immolate, so we've got some variables there to do. We can actually get Battle Trance and it to be useful. Sozu, we can't obtain potions. We only have one. You know, I would like to have more. I think in higher ascensions potions become a lot more useful, which is why they give you reduced potion slots. So for that reason specifically, I will be going with Coffee Dripper for Ironclad. If it were any other class, it wouldn't be it, but because Burning Blood heals you and it's technically classed as an in-combat relic, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy. I'm not entirely sure. There's loads of question marks, and I'm tempted to take it. And if you look at the left-hand path, so we start like here, loads of question marks. I don't mind question marks. We've then got an elite. If we don't feel confident enough to take the elite, which we should with Immolate, we can always just go to a shop instead, because there are 2 further elites on the path. And if again we don't feel comfortable after the second elite, we can always just veer off, and then, yeah, we've still got the option of having a 3rd elite as well. But this is an early shop, potentially, which is why I'm going on here. We will double defend. I didn't need to double defend, I only needed to single defend. I could have done a strike or a havoc. Oh well, fine. I think we do want to get rid of havoc as well, to be fair, because it's not really benefiting us at all. I was happy with it, doing it wrong. I was very happy with receiving it, but maybe not. Oh, I didn't need to defend. Cool. Uppercut is a lot more useful than Bash, so I'm tempted to remove Bash and keep Uppercut, especially as it's upgraded. We don't have any upgrade debt there. Spin the wheel! Remove a card? No. Curse? No. Remove a card. Yeah, remove a card. Right, we'll remove the Bash, to be fair. Uppercut has a lot more damage because what it does is it does weak and vulnerability, whereas that thing. Yeah, I know what I mean. Bash only did vulnerability, so it does a lot more. I mean, the upgrade of Bash is 3 vulnerability, and the upgrade of Havoc, the upgrade of thing is only 1 extra, so it's only 2. So it is technically inferior, but also it's really fucking not. And if you think it's inferior, get your eyes checked, love. No. Oh, actually, I'll go with Cleave. I know we've got Immolate, but Cleave there is upgraded, and in fights such as this, it's really useful to have both Cleave and Immolate. So because I'm not going to take damage at all. There you go. With that, that means that our AoE fights are simplified. I could go with Dropkick, but I'm not going to. I don't want to muddy the deck too much, and that's coming from me. Yes, because we've got limit break, so that means we can get 3 strength if we get it in first hand, which is a little bit of a thing. But then if we upgrade limit break, we've constantly got things we can do. Right. I'm going to defend, and then I'm fully defended. Cool. Havoc. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine to go ahead and defend. Oh, uppercut is very nice to receive. Cool. We don't need to defend because we've got Orichalcum and that will protect against the burn. That's the only problem I have with Immolate. The burns do add up, so it's better to have a thicker deck with Immolate than not, but it's fine. So, tiny chest. Every 4th question mark room is a treasure room. I would have liked that earlier. Berserk. Yes, it fixes every single issue we have with energy. we have a very thin deck. We've got 13 cards in our deck. And I'll go through and Chaka in a second. So with having Offering and Warcry, it does mean we've got a little bit of deck manipulation. And during 3 cards is a lot when you've got a 13 size deck in comparison to 5 cards when you've got a 50 card deck, you know, which is tend to where I lean towards. But yeah, so I'm a little bit more confident. So Nunchaku is every 10 attacks you play gain energy. That's the reason I've gone with Limit Break, because then we can constantly use it. Singing Bolt, when adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. Very good, considering that I do tend to, I'm in this playthrough specifically, I'm not really wanting to muddy the deck too much. Do I defend? Yes, because we're not going to get Orichalcum anyway. But now we can constantly stack that Limit Break, and now it might be useful to take big dick damage cards, you know. Ooh, we can kill the front or the back liner. The back liner does 9, so it's saving energy by killing them. That was a lovely, easy fight. Preserved Insect. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. I'm gonna skip. And I'm gonna fight this extra elite over this side. It probably would be better to go to the right side, because we're stuck in this path now, but oh well. We out here. I'm not gonna take damage this combat. I'm very confident in that thought process. Okay. No. You see, we didn't get Limit Break, but I don't think we're going to need it for this one. It might be useful to take things such as quite damage-intensive cards, such as... things. No, such as potentially... Bird's dead. Such as Sword Boomerang, or things like that. True Grit is useful because it helps, especially as it's pre-upgraded, it helps get rid of the burns, and also thins the deck so we can get rid of the strikes and stuff to actually start dealing a lot of damage. I would like... No, we are probably going to take damage this combat. That's absolutely fine. I am fully acknowledging that. Right, but look at the damage we've just done. Look at the damage we've just done. That's insane. It's so insane. They're dead this turn, right? Yeah. What an easy fight. What a very easy fight. Sword Boomerang is what I was literally saying. Okay, cool. We don't want to fill the deck out too much. I will take a Battle Trance, but there's nothing really else that I can think of that I'd want that would work. I will want to upgrade that eventually. When did that upgraded by Whetstone? Right, I get it now. I get it now. I do think Coffee Dripper was the correct choice because we've not really taken any significant damage in this fight. Okay, right. Kills you. Okay. Right, we've now got to do damage. We're going to take damage here. I'll just put the weak potion on because I don't really want to take that much damage, but I'm fine with taking, you know, a little bit less. Beautiful. Good kill, good kill. No, I don't want to take another Sword Boomerang. It messes up the deck a bit too much if I do. I will upgrade Berserk just before the boss fight though, so that's something that I will definitely do. Okay, didn't want that to happen, but still, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. We shouldn't have focused on the Chosen, I've just realised that now, but it's fine. We'll defend. We didn't need to, but we did anyway. had an extra energy. I didn't know what to do with it, you know? We will... We don't need to defend. That's cool, because we already have. Okay, not a problem. Right. Beautiful! Couldn't have wished for a better thing. No. We're quite beefy with HP as well, which is very nice. Berserk definitely upgraded. It's only one vulnerable, so it means that if the enemy isn't attacking, excuse me, that go, we can play Berserk, and it kind of helps. We will thin the deck out by burning a defend. Beautiful. We get healed at the end, so it doesn't really matter if we, you know, get something from this or not. Perfect. Needed that. Cool. I'm fine to get rid of a strike. So we have an 11 card deck now, which is very nice. It's very nice. Cool. Bum, 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 ba, da, bum. We're playing, we'll burn that. I'm not really happy burning that, but, you know, it was a free uppercut. Because that's our source of vulnerability. I might get rid of Havoc now, to be fair, because we haven't really got energy problems, and Havoc becomes energy problem. It becomes like a card problem, really. We can just damage. And we can defend as well, but no harm in that. Having 5 energy really makes hands trivial. We haven't got enough draw to really compensate it. We'll throw vulnerability on, and that is a lot of damage, sir. And I don't feel comfortable taking that. But we've got beefy HP. It can't hurt. Well, it can hurt. It does hurt a lot. But, you know, it's not going to hurt as much as if we didn't have that. Why does he have to have metallicized? There is no reason for him to need that. Sir, you are beefy enough. You do not have to prove yourself. Okay. Right. So I'm to trigger out the strike. We will dexterity potion. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That was going really well. I just think we didn't have enough draw. And that was the big problem. I think that if it was the correct thing to take Coffee Dripper. I just think I didn't have enough draw, and I probably should have had more than just Immolate as my damage. If I just go on statistics, run history, and have a look at that run, because that was a really good run. I don't think if we got Limit Break in the first hand, I don't know if it would have saved that. It potentially could have done. I think Havoc we should have got rid of. No. I just think we didn't have enough draw. We were relying on the one-time offering and the one-time war cry as draw, and you shouldn't really rely on those. I think the Ironclad suffers the most with energy, and I think it suffers then again, and someone else said this, energy and draw, and those are the two biggest problems with the Ironclad. And when you solve both of those, and I think Berserk is definitely a solution, and Shrug It Off, I should have probably taken the Pommel Strike instead of the Sword Boomerang. I think it was Sword Boomerang I took it for, because the Pommel Strike is draw, and if I upgraded that, it's consistent draw. And I think that's also another reason why I died, because we just didn't have enough draw and defense. Especially with Immolate. The biggest problem with Immolate is it constantly muddies the deck, because it provides really strong attack, but it adds 2 burns, so it constantly muddies the deck the more you play it, which is the reason why I included the True Grit Plus, because then I could control what was there. I should have really done, there was a burning pack offered, I probably should have taken that, but at the time I didn't really think, oh shit, Immolate's gonna fuck everything up. So yeah, no, okay. I think it's important to go through these little talks at the end just to see if I'm going on the right path, and it's all about learning. Like, I'm not ashamed of messing up a run, because at the end of the day I can take something from it. So in this deck, I now know that the Ironclad, if I take Immolate ever again, I now know I need to increase the amount of draw. Definitely, I need to, because then it can get through the burns. Make sure we've got exhaust in the deck, such as Burning Pact or True Grit, and also to include things such as defense, Shrug It Off, True Grits, like I just said, Ghostly Armor, that was offered and I turned it down, and I probably shouldn't have. And I think that is why it was I don't think it would have won against the final bosses, but I think it could have beaten the champ. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to say that my name isn't that one dude. You've been watching me play Slay the Spire. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing and helps you out more than you realize. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.